Welcome back, everybody. Here we are. We have another unboxing for the Star Wars Imperial Assault game. This is one of the larger of the 6 expansion packs. So um, this is Return to Hoth. I think this one came out first, was the first big expansion. And the box is significantly smaller, probably a little more than or a little less than half the height of the core box, but it is the same kind of dimensions this way. So we get the rule book. It's always useful. There are some changes as I understand it. Um, this is for the skirmish map. There's 2 different skirmish maps. So there are some changes in the rules that come out in this one. We get some more stickers. Again, I don't think I'll be ever using these stickers, but I will keep them just in case I ever decide to use them. We get all kinds of cards. This expansion will come with 3 new heroes, and here's the insert. I don't think, nothing underneath the insert, so we'll set this off to the side, and we can kind of go through. So here's our hero cards. Break these bad boys out. So first one we have is MHD 19. He's a loyal medic. So he's mostly a support thing, I think. I don't know if he does a lot of attacking, but looks like we have a sniper. So he's a deadly marksman. He's a Loku Canolo is his name. He's Mon Calamari. So he looks like he could be pretty dangerous. Doesn't have a lot of health though, but he's got set your sights and some of the stuff I've heard about him. He can be quite the single target person. Then we have Verena Talos. She's a cunning operative, so I don't know if she would be considered a spy or whatnot, but she looks pretty interesting. Let's set the cards off to the side and let's look at what different characters come in this one. So we get a battle tank. That's interesting. So we've got some parts that will need to go on here. I'm guessing it probably goes like that. No, it does go like this. So I'm just going to kind of loosely slap this together. I will put it together a little bit better, and we'll do some sort of painting video and all that later. There's the base. Base is interesting. I have to play with that to get that in there properly. But there you go. That's the base for it. We get a couple of Wampas. So of course we all know the Wampa. That's what attacked Luke and had him in the cave. We have a couple snow troopers. Pretty cool. We have 4, 5, 6 snow troopers. So I'm guessing they'll be in squads of 3. Now we have some HK assassin type droids. For those that are familiar with Knights of the Old Republic, you'd be very familiar with HK-47. And then if you played Star Wars The Old Republic, which is the online MMO, there was an HK-51. And that's right, meatbag. So that's HK. So technically he's from Legends, but this game does not specifically deal with. Well, here's our driver of uh, our tank, and here are our heroes. So here's uh, Verena. She's got her little ponytail that sticks down here. She's got a knife and a pistol, so she looks like she's ready to kick some butt. And here is our medic. So that looks pretty cool. And then here is our sniper. And you can see got some pretty good detail there. And so there's that. Very cool. Let's take a look at the cards and we can kind of idea of how the enemy deploys against the heroes in the campaign anyway. And we'll have to figure out exactly what has changed. So these cards here are for your skirmish scenarios. And then these will be your scenarios for your main story quest. And Escape from Cloud City, Survival of the Fittest, The Hard Way, and Scouring the Homestead. Then we have these, which are side missions, and these are the side missions for our different heroes. So the heroes have side missions. Don't know what these ones are. Okay. Maybe these are the campaign quests. That's very possible. I don't know. Yeah, it's a story mission. That's part of the campaign. And these are side missions. Okay, so these four are side missions. These are campaign missions. And then, of course, these other ones are our side missions for our heroes. A couple of different cards for, I think these are for skirmish. Ability cards, targeting computer. And here are our hero cards. So in this one we get Leia, Organa. She has two different ones. This one is as an ally, and this one is for the skirmish. We have Echo-based troopers, which I already have one squad of those. Here is our medic, Farina, and Loku, and those are their skirmish cards. So I'm still looking to try to get a Leia, so I'll be working on that. The game will come with a Leia token, I'm sure. And here are our enemies. So we have a standard HK. They deploy in squads of 2. And then we have an elite HK. And you can see those there. Health only goes up a little bit. Everything else is pretty much the same, although the elite does get this other one, priority target. So then we have a regular Wampa and the elite Wampa. Ooh, we have Dengar. Dengar is one of the and you can actually get him as a uh, an enemy pack. I haven't bought any enemy packs, but you can get him, and he was one of the bounty hunters on the bridge of the Star Destroyer when Vader was sending out all the bounty hunters to go after Han, and that's when he had turned and said, "No disintegrations." So Dengar was one of those there. And then these are the Imperials. You have your snow troopers, the standard and elite. We have the repulsor tank, and then we have General Sorin. So General Soren, you can get him as well. I don't remember. I don't think he comes with like an ATST, but you can get him as well, or he will have a token. So those are the big cards and all those that they contain. So currently, because I have not tried skirmish yet, I've been putting all my skirmish cards in here, so that's where I'll put those ones. After I get them on in a sleeve, I'll put the skirmish cards in there, and then we'll organize the other cards accordingly. So let's look at our little cards. So some of these will be our character cards, and that you can see that with Lorena's here. So as you level up your character, you get these to choose from. You always get like their weapon. So she has two different weapons, and then her kind of cards that with the abilities that you get as you level up. And then we have the medic. Uh, he does come with a blaster, but he's got different things like back to injector, stuff like that. So he will definitely help out with that kind of stuff. All-weather rifle. Uh, There's all of his. So, yeah, very cool. And these are, I'm not sure exactly what oh, so when you're playing, if you play the game without the without the app, the way that I've been playing it so far with the app, but if you have somebody that's playing as the Empire, these are like the Empire kind of scenario rules. So basically, the way I understand it, you would end up choosing one or the other, and then this kind of gives the Empire kind of their strategy or abilities or whatever special abilities. So that's what those cards are. There is a new condition called weakened. So weakened while attacking, apply a -1 surge to the attack results, or while defending, apply -1 evade to the defense results. Discard this card at the end of your action. So if you become weakened, your attacks will be lessened. And then here are all of the gear cards. So these are some of the gear cards that you can get when you to be able to buy. So as you earn money, you can get that. And here is it's an add-on to a weapon. So those are the different tiers of the gear cards. There's 3 tiers for those. So that's pretty cool. And then these are, I think these are skirmish type cards that you can use, abilities that you can use for the skirmish stuff. These are cards, loot cards that go in for whenever you open up a crate. These cards are what you would get as loot. And here are the different reward cards. So after you complete missions and stuff like that, you might get certain rewards depending on how you do or whatever. So there's that. Those are all the cards. Now let's take a look at, I'm just going to set these cards over there. Take a look at the boards. So in the core set, there are 6. There were 6 boards, and this one comes with 4. Um, so about 2/3. This has got about 2/3 worth, at least territory and whatnot. want to lose that. Get that over there. So I'm not going to break all these out, but we get some more damage ones. And these are our tokens for the ally and enemy packs that you can buy. So like I said, I already got that one. I will definitely get Leia, and then whether or not I ever get any of the enemy stuff. I think if I were to ever start doing skirmishes, I would probably try to get those as well. Here's our new weakened tokens. And as always, these are double-sided, so that's pretty cool. Some looks like we have different Hoth base stuff. A down speeder, that's pretty cool. More base. Yep, gun got blown up during the attack. And again, more base stuff. And then not sure what those tokens will be, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. These could be used, I suppose, as maybe objective tokens or something like that. And they give us plenty of additional surge. Might have been a scenario where people kept running out of surge tokens or something. Not sure. Or strain tokens, not surge, strain tokens. So that's everything in this pack, in this expansion. Quite a bit additional stuff to use in the game. If nothing else, it's going to add quite a bit more stuff that I'm going to feel the need to paint. The Wampas will be fairly simple because it's going to be mostly a white, and obviously I have to do the horns and the mouth and whatnot, and of course the claws, but for the most part, they should be pretty simple to do. From what I understand with this tank, it's basically white with some red, different sections of red. So I'll have to see how that's supposed to get painted. The big concern is why it does not fit on the base properly. So I'll definitely have to figure that out. Why it's not fitting on there. So, but that should be simple enough to. Oh, there we go. It's going on there. Just might be a little bit because it's resin. It could be a little bit warped or something. We'll just have to. There we go. Yeah. So there's that, and then of course I'll figure out a way to get the marking. So so I can mark this as elite. Although this is already elite, so I'll probably just paint a red band around it. But yeah, so there's that. All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Again, I'm going to be trying to figure out a way to maybe record some of the gameplay so you guys can check that out. And still would be mildly interesting to see if anybody would hop into Discord and want to play with me. That might be something to be able to work through as well. So there you go. Thanks, everybody. Take care, and may the Force be with you always.
With each passing moment, you make yourself more my servant.